Alright, so the first sim today is assistance. Alright, so here's the bird's eye view. Looks like the sim owner has subdivided their entire sim up into 4 parcels. Okay, so there's 2 sandboxes. Sim owner is Dusty Guardian. So 1,300 objects being used out of 43,000. 0 traffic. My current working theory is that traffic metric doesn't work because it's really improbable that the traffic would be 0 all the time. I mean, I would expect that to be at least in the teens. So this is a really common sandbox layout. Basically, there's a bunch of little sort of info boards to help newbies out with building, like textures and like just basic tips on how to do the most basic building stuff. So that's really nice of the sim owner to devote such a huge part of their land to sandboxes that anyone can come and build. Looks like we have some kind of a castle attempt over here, although it's very, very rudimentary. A couple of little buildings in here. Yeah, this is something you just wouldn't see in real life. This is like no terrestrial castle layout. So I just wanted to point something out here, like a lot of times builders will kind of make this a selling point, like 15 prims. So like basically this house right here is just 15 prims. And I just wanted to say that, like, yes, that's efficient, but 15 prims is nothing to brag about, because yes, it is making it so that you can put a lot more buildings on your land, but at the same time, like, look at the detail level on these buildings. I mean, basically what I'm saying is 15 prims, yeah, it shows. I mean, there's definitely a very low level of detail. And like, really, is that something to be like an asset? No, I don't think so. Not really. So these are cool, like a little message box kind of thing, and it lets you know the sim owner is actually online or not, which is cool. So this looks like a shop. The sim owner is selling shirts, apparently. I'm surrounded by idiots. Go back to SL. Yeah, so I'm highly entertained by the rivalry between InWorldz and Second Life. I think it's really silly. So yeah, like, when it comes to clothing, I'd say the best rule of thumb is, like, would you wear something like this in real life? I mean, the font in here is like either Chancery or like Comic Sans or something on a bright fluorescent, like, green, lime, well, not even lime green, like toothpaste green, sort of like pink. I mean, like, I don't think anyone would want to wear a shirt like this in real life. So if you're a designer of clothing, like, I mean, keep in mind that people aren't going to want to buy something that they wouldn't even wear in real life. So this is under construction here, I guess. Well, I don't really know why you would put up a board there, kind of like, I mean, there's no reason to show that something is under construction in a virtual world. So these are textures. They may be original, they may not. Looks like we have a cannon here. It's kind of a nice cannon. Doesn't appear to be functional. So this is just more like noob type stuff, trying to help people orient, which is cool. Like I said, that the sim owner is basically devoting their land to help out noobs. What do we have here? Looks like we have a shark that is biting down on a guy and towing him around. Charming. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's assistance, more or less documented.